So start stretching. Okay, today's workout is a little different in that we're doing it kind of Tabata style. I mean, it's not kind of, it is, but I have a feeling we're going to be taking longer rest than what's allowed. Stretch the front of your legs. We have different kind of moves too. We've done some of the moves already, but it's still strength and it's still slow. Some of these moves are pretty tough. Other side. And let's open that chest, lift those arms. And above the head, pull that right arm over. And left. And release. Okay, so our first move, you're using, and you don't have to, but you're supposed to use a mat as like a, kind of like a prop, but your knee goes on it, so it's not exactly a prop. So you're holding hand weight, okay? And I would get into this move first and try it and see what you're doing before you choose your hand weight. Go sideways kind of. What you're doing is a stationary lunge. So you have your right foot forward and your left foot in back, okay? You're holding your hand weight, you're going down, you're touching your knee down, and you're coming back up. So you go down, you get your knee down, and you like, almost like you're stopped, and then you press out of it. So you go down, kind of release yourself, you know, like put your pressure down there, and then come back up. So it's like, serious. Now, if you feel like this isn't for you, just do wide stationary lunges. You know what I mean? I don't know with your Achilles, if you can do something like this, and if you want to try it, do it without weight. It's kind of up to you, Wendy. If you can do stationary lunges, maybe definitely do it without weight or one up here or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this with 12s. But you can pick what you want. I'm going to try it. So I'm also going to turn on the Tabata. So you're doing this for 40 seconds, okay, on the right side. And then our 20-second rest, we'll be switching to the left. So we go right foot forward. I got to start the time. Okay. All right, we're going in 8 seconds. You're not really going to be able to hear it. So I have to tell you. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So down and rest, press up. Down and rest, and press up. Knee stops down at the bottom, and you come back up. Up. We did have problems with shoes coming off this morning. It's pretty wide. And rest. 20-second rest, we switch to left forward. That's pretty wide. Okay. We go in 10 seconds, so we wait for less. Guess it's less. Ready, and go. Down, press up. You want to keep your shoulders up and your head. You're going to be leaning forward a little bit just because this is pretty spread out. You don't want to fight against your back. second. All right, we have right foot forward again. Last one on the right foot forward. Ready? And go. Yeah. Press up. I had like the worst experience this morning. I set my alarm wrong for my early morning class. They called me and said the door's locked. And I'm like, okay. And I looked, and it was, my alarm was set for 5:45 instead of 4:45. Class starts at 5:45. I had to come open the door in my pajamas and rest. Oh, one more on that left side. Oh. So you know when your day starts that way, just everything is messed up. Left foot forward. Luckily they don't see me looking much different. And go down, go up. And up. Ooh. Come up. This is tough. Oh. All right, done with that round. Woo, that's serious. Okay, walk it up. Grab a drink, some water. Yeah, those days are never good when you get woke up that way. Ooh, okay. My heart rate's really high. Oh, 136 is not bad. Okay, so our next one. Now, it's a new way of doing push-ups. Oh, it's renegade rows. So I'm wrong. We've all done renegade rows, right? You can do them on your toes or your knees. Doesn't matter to me. It's up to you. How are you gonna do them? Okay, you pick your weight. I'm gonna be 15 on this. I'm gonna get some. I better pick twice. Okay, so renegade rows. You can do them on your toes or your knees. But whatever hand is down needs to be, the palm needs to be under your shoulder. So if you're doing them on your knees, it's totally fine. And if you are doing them on your knees or toes, you want your legs apart either way, just for more stability, okay? And then you're gonna alternate the row, all right? Now, you're gonna know the difference if your hands are not located under your shoulders. You won't feel it in your abs and back. Most people like to be out here because it's way more comfortable, you know, and stable. But that's not the correct way. You need to be in a plank position. So this is the same deal, 40, you know, to bottom. 40 on, 20 off. Okay. And we're going in touch. And we're alternating. I guess you could do, no, we're alternating. Okay, ready? And go. Keep in that plank form, either way, toes or knees. Hand that's on the ground is in a plank. Use that elbow, squeeze behind that shoulder blade. And rest. feeling that plank. And rest. Oh, one more. All right, go one more. It's a long one. Rest, I guess. Okay, ready? Last one. And go. Go back of the shoulder. Okay. Woo. Enough of that. Oh, okay. We're gonna bring it up. Higher in that one. All right, coming forward. So now, what we're doing is elevated squats. So they're for the front of the legs. You're putting your heels on weights on the ground. So you're gonna need 2 sets of weights. So you can put like some 8s or 10s or whatever on the ground, and your heels on them. So again, whether you're gonna be, but I don't think that that's bad for Achilles because you're not stretching your Achilles, you know. But you decide what's good for you. Okay, so I'll go side view on. You got your 2 weights. Drink. You're gonna put your heels on them. You're gonna grab your heavies. And you're doing a full squat here. Yeah, you can see that right there. Okay. So, you want your weights hip distance apart, like you would be standing. And what you're gonna do, I'm gonna show you my weight. So what you're gonna do, hold your weight, you're gonna squat all the way down and come up. Feel like me. You're gonna judge where you wanna position your heels, okay? If you're really not feeling it a lot in your quads, you're probably more on your instep. So you need to come down a little bit more, so it's just really your heels on those weights, all right? Okay, so I'm gonna hit start and grab my weights. We have 10 seconds to continue, which is now. All right. So, ready, set, and go. Down. Up. Nice and slow so you can get all the way to the bottom. You still want to keep your chin up, but you're obviously bending at the waist. Because it's a squat. And rest. 20-second rest, which is never long enough. Long enough to set them down for a second and walk it for a second. Okay.